Watch this entire video if you want multiple Tuesday night winners to help you make money on your bet. Guys, we haven't been doing a lot of these videos, but we've been doing a lot of shorts. But I wanted to come back to doing more long videos so I can talk to you guys a little bit more. And really, that's the way it should be, right? I should be spending a little bit more time with you guys. So if you appreciate the time, go ahead and comment below, please. I'm going to start doing shout outs again also. Comment crew. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Click that like button if you like the content. If you don't agree with one of our games, give us some educated material as to why. Don't just come on here and bash it and not give a smart reason why. If there's something you don't agree with as far as the games go, come on here and let us know why. So the first thing I'm going to be touching are the hometown Florida Panthers. This is a team that if you watch the podcast, which is posted on this channel as well, then you know that I picked them at the beginning of the playoffs, plus 650 to win the Stanley Cup. As of right now, because they have fallen down 2-1, they're only the third favorite. Going into the conference finals, they were the first favorite at like plus 160. Now they're like plus 300, plus 275. I still think they're going to come back and win it all, but let's look at this specific game here with the New York Rangers, Game 4. If you watch the last two, they both went to overtime. Game 3 was a great game, a lot of scoring back and forth, a very fun game where the Rangers kind of took control of the series once again. They were up pretty much the entire game. The Panthers came back in really interesting fashion with Barkov and Forsling scoring 2 goals within 2 minutes. I actually stepped outside to do some grilling when that was going on. I stepped back in. All of a sudden, it was 4-4. That was awesome. They went to overtime and lost. But I saw things that the Panthers were doing in this game that made me think, okay, they're coming back. Number 1, Sam Reinhart, he was running a little cold. He is their top power play goal scorer. Going into this game, he was running a little cold. He scored 2 power play goals in Game 3, so that was really good stuff. The Panthers have won 13 of their last 17 overall, 9 of their last 11 at home, and 17 of the last 20 games versus the Rangers has gone over. So that's an interesting number to look at. I'm looking at this game here, and I'm going to see a continuance of Sunday's game, where I think that total of 5.5, I think this game goes over that total. So in this Panthers-Rangers game, I'm going over 5.5 goals. I also lean Panthers, but it's like minus 170, so I don't know that the value is there too much. So I'm going with the over in this game with the lean on the Panthers. Now, the other conference championship game, the Timberwolves versus the Mavericks. This is another thing that I said on the podcast. If you guys watch the podcast, you can get a lot of good stuff from there. I said the cream rises to the top as far as top players. And if I look at these finals, well, in the Eastern Conference, it's clear who has the top 2 players. It's Brown and Tatum for the Celtics. And it's clear to me, I said it on the podcast, who has the top 2 players in this Western Conference series. It's Luka and Kyrie all day long. Now, could the Timberwolves snag one and keep the series alive? Yes, they could. But here's the thing. They shot solid from the field in the last game. It's not like their shooting was off. If their shooting was off, I would say, okay, if they get their shooting percentage back up, they have a chance to win. But they shot solid from the field. They were a little bit below average from three-point line. But, I mean, they shot solid from the field. So I don't see much place for the Timberwolves to go at this point. Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards made a great run, in my opinion. But I think they're outmatched now. And I think that Dallas in this one, who have won 7 of their last 8 games, 12 of their last 15 at home, 7 of their last 9 games against Minnesota going back through the season, 6-2 against the spread overall, 14-5 against the spread in the playoffs in the Western Conference, against teams in the Western Conference, And the Timberwolves are just, in my opinion, they're done. I mean, this is it for them. So I'm going in this game with the Dallas Mavericks on the money line. Now, you're going to have to lay a little bit here. The Dallas Mavericks are currently minus 150 on the money line. They opened up at minus 125, and this one is moving. So, if you want my opinion, actually, hold on, correction. They're back down now to minus 130. So, people are betting Minnesota. There is money coming in on Minnesota. That does not scare me. The betting public tends to be on the, if a team is down 3-0, the betting public tends to bet on the team that's down 3-0 because the betting public usually doesn't believe that you're going to see a sweep in the conference finals. But we saw one in the East, and I think we're going to see one in the West here tonight with the Dallas Mavericks. So we're going with the over in the Panthers game, over 5.5, and we're going with the Dallas Mavericks minus 130. Lock it and clock it, baby. And like I said, we're back. So leave us some comments, give us some good love, and we will see you guys tomorrow for more games.